The theories of Clifford Geertz, Antonio Gramsci, Walter Benjamin, Edmund Husserl, and Hegel can be synthesized into a theory of emotional gravity in weights and values. This theory proposes that emotions, culture, power, technology, and history all play a role in shaping the values and weights that we give to things in our lives. These values and weights then create an emotional gravity that influences our actions, decisions, and perceptions of the world. At the core of this theory is the idea that culture is a system of symbols and meanings that shape our emotions and values. Geertz argued that culture provides a framework of meaning that gives coherence and significance to our lives. The symbols and meanings of culture create emotional weights that influence our perceptions of the world and the values that we place on things. Gramsci's theory of cultural hegemony adds an important dimension to this idea. Gramsci argued that those in power use cultural institutions to maintain their power and control over society. This means that the emotional weights and values that are created by culture are not neutral or objective, but are shaped by the interests of those in power. The dominant ideology of a society, or its cultural hegemony, creates emotional gravity that shapes our perceptions of the world and our values. Walter Benjamin's theory of the loss of aura in the age of mechanical reproduction also adds an important dimension to this theory. Benjamin argued that technology has changed the way we experience and value art. The reproduction of images has led to a loss of the original, authentic experience and has created a society in which the value of art is based on its reproducibility and popularity. This means that the emotional weights and values that we give to things are not only shaped by culture and power, but also by technology. Husserl's theory of intentionality also plays a role in shaping this theory. Husserl argued that consciousness is always directed towards an object, and that our preconceptions and prejudices can distort our perception of that object. This means that the emotional weights and values that we give to things are not only shaped by external factors, but also by our own subjective perceptions and experiences. Finally, Hegel's philosophy of history and his concept of the dialectic provide the framework for understanding how emotional gravity and weights and values are shaped over time. Hegel argued that history is the process of the realization of human freedom, and that progress is made through the synthesis of opposing forces. This means that the emotional weights and values that we give to things are not static, but are constantly changing and evolving as society progresses. In summary, the theory of emotional gravity and weights and values proposes that emotions, culture, power, technology, and history all play a role in shaping the values and weights that we give to things in our lives. These values and weights then create an emotional gravity that influences our actions, decisions, and perceptions of the world. By understanding the ways in which these factors interact, we can gain a deeper understanding of our own emotions, values, and experiences, and the way in which they are shaped by the world around us.